game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Wide receiver going in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then being able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
Red pass hits complete. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Hits inside. It's Dickens. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Boston College will send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Scarlet Knights offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Hits the hole. It's Dickens. Pass to 6. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. Still on his feet at the 45. Makes a grab and room to run. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. That they made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Sells the run, wants to pass. Rushes on. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Boston College.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like, sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll, and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Out wide right, it's Raymond. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the gun, it's Benjamin. Knocked down immediately.
Great team defense on that running play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Left side, it's Duff. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. 2nd and long here. He's changing the play. Quarterback will keep it. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Houston. Caught, and he's got room. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Between the hashes, it's Duff. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as his defense is making it tough.
All right, well, they've been trying to run the football to get it in here. You're right on the doorstep. I like maybe setting up a jumbo formation, maybe going play action, see if you can sneak a guy out in the flat for the score.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. He converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Barrels ahead. He's stopped, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Finds a crease, it's Dickens. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. They give it to him again. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They're all over him. Left side is right. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's a reverse. Runs through a tackle. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's right. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This Boston College offense has it working. Got it behind the line. It's Green. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
The Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out wide left, it's right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Dickens. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's McKenzie. Under pressure. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Duff. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And they sniff that draw out. With a draw unit, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting, and you could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Raymond. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Drops back. It's McKenzie. They'll run the screen. Ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. Dragged down.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now,
looking deep. He's got it way down the field. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
one thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of this drive. Unloads it left. Makes the catch. It's Black. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Wants to throw on first. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Running inside. It's Dickens. Makes a man miss. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Eagles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks free and he might be gone. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Dickens. And he's in! Touchdown, Eagles!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Right side, it's Raymond. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his target. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. From the gun. With the catch, it's Raymond. Taken down. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Hold it. Finds his man on the left. Inside the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Quick give. It's Dickens. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Handoff again. Made a defender miss. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. He's dropped. Second and long here. Turns up, it's right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Out wide left, it's Green. Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the 1st half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
He'll bring it out. It's Benjamin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Got a man. It's Black. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. The quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Allen. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to throw on first. He's got it. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Long way to go on second down. He wants to throw it. Reels it in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. Calls his own number. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to pass. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams, and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the owner.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Hauls it in. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Straight ahead, it's Dickens.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Selling the fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. All the way back to the 15. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives. Mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Needs it here on fourth down. Got it.
Fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Sets his feet. It's McKenzie. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The snap sets up to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got rid of it just in time.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Dickens finding some room. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches. And field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And the returner will be brought down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Drops back on first down. Right side, it's Mitchell.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Second down, going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Mitchell. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Rush right in his face. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. And it's Missouri with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. And now over to your game at Alumni Stadium. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return.
Most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Appreciate that, Holly.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover.
You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Second and long here. From the gun, looking for a man. The short hand, it's Allen. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll send the tight end in motion. The toss sweep.
Job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that.